What if the loss you just experienced isn't the end, but the beginning of something far greater? Today, I want to share a simple but powerful story about a little sparrow, an old bell, and how God or life may have a better plan for you than you ever imagined. Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you'll see why losing your safe place might just be the first step to discovering your true home. In a quiet mountain temple, there stood an ancient bronze bell. Its surface was weathered, green with moss. For years, no one rang it. The courtyard was peaceful, empty. But inside that silent bell, a little sparrow saw opportunity. This sparrow carried twigs and feathers, carefully building a nest inside the hollow bell. It was cool during the heat of summer, dry when it rained, and felt safe, the perfect refuge. Each morning she sang her song. Each afternoon she rested. To her, this bell was home. Then one day, monks came into the courtyard. After many years, they decided it was time to ring the bell again, to call people to prayer. The sparrow, unaware, sat tightly in her nest. But when the monks struck the bell, boom! A thunderous echo shattered the hollow. Her little home trembled, twigs fell, feathers drifted through the air. In an instant, everything she built was destroyed. Terrified, she fluttered out, her safe world in ruins. She cried silently in her heart, "Why did this happen? What did I do wrong? Why did life take away my home?" She flew out of the temple, her wings heavy, her heart aching. With no place to go, she drifted. Branch after branch, valley after valley, nothing felt like home. Hunger came, exhaustion followed. She almost gave in to despair, but then a quiet voice inside her said, "Keep flying, keep searching, don't give up now." So she did. Even when it felt hopeless, she refused to land on something that didn't feel right. She kept going because she believed somehow a new place was waiting. One afternoon, she heard the soft murmur of water. Curious, she followed it and discovered a hidden glade. Sunlight filtered through leaves, berry bushes offered sweet fruit, and a gentle stream sparkled nearby. The branches here were sturdy, the soil soft. It wasn't just a shelter, it was a paradise. With deep gratitude, she built another nest. This time, she chose stronger twigs, wove with care, and laid it patiently. When she finished, she sat in it, feeling the wind on her feathers, listening to the stream. It was peaceful. She smiled, thinking, "This is more beautiful than the old bell." Then came a profound realization. If the bell had never rung, she might never have left. She would have stayed in the hollow out of habit, too afraid to look further. But because her shelter was shattered, she was forced to fly, and in doing so, she found something far more wonderful. What seemed like a loss was really an invitation. Life shook her out of her comfort zone, not to punish her, but to set her free. Friends, this sparrow's journey mirrors our own. How many times do we build our nests in a job, relationship, identity, thinking this is it, this is safe, unchangeable? And then life hits. The bell rings. A job ends, a relationship breaks, our plans collapse. In that moment, our instinct is to ask, "Why me? What did I do wrong?" But just like the sparrow, we're being encouraged to keep flying, to keep believing. Because often, what feels like a disaster is actually a door opening. God, or life, may be pushing you out not to hurt you, but to help you grow, to help you reach a place you never would have found if everything stayed the same. Let me share a real-life example. A friend of mine lost her job during a company restructuring. She was terrified. She had bills, a kid, dreams, and suddenly, her bell had exploded. She felt betrayed, angry, and lost. But she refused to give up. She prayed, she applied, she trusted her skills. After months of searching, she landed a role at a nonprofit. Smaller paycheck, yes, but more meaningful work in a community she loved. She later told me, "When that first job ended, I thought I lost everything. But looking back, it pushed me to find purpose, not just income." Her loss wasn't a punishment, it was a pivot point. So if you're going through your own bell moment right now, know this: you are not alone. Your nest being shaken doesn't mean you've failed. It might mean that God or life is calling you to spread your wings and fly somewhere more beautiful. Hold on, keep searching, keep building, stronger, wiser, more hopeful than before. Here's the takeaway. Sometimes, losing what feels safe is the very thing that frees you to discover something better. Don't fear the shake. Don't shrink back when the bell rings, because that sound could be your invitation to a greater home, a stronger nest, and a truer chapter of your story. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs hope today, because your next chapter might just be the most beautiful one yet.